see it.
There,
Yes, it says the
we're
stream is
live.
live. You're live. Yes, you're live now.
We're live.
Hey, everybody, what's going on?
I'm just giving everybody time to, come in. Let's talk.
Okay. Yep.
That's what I
Yep,
forgot
yep,
to do
yep,
was
yep,
push
yep.
the live button. And I might later.
Well,
I got a couple questions on the passport, but it's yeah. I'll talk to you off stream about it.
okay. No problem, no problem. Good, no problem, no problem.
Oh, you're watching. Oh, okay.
Huh? Oh,
Here,
yeah.
here we go. I'll drop the.
All right. So anyway, yeah, it's been very interesting, right?
Yes, it has. I mean, it's
Just
awful
had
funny.
to put this
Wanted
up
us
there.
to come. They wanted you to come up and talk and all this, but they made it subscribers only.
Well, the funny thing is that it was your idea for them to come over here if that's what they want. If they really wanted to approach the situation, since they've been talking, since they've been running their mouth, since they've been lying, the best thing would been to come over here and straighten out whatever it is that they wanted to straighten out.
Wait,
That would have
what?
been a
I just posted it, Steph. Can you read it?
ha. That's funny. I want $1,000 back from Cassandra. Hmm.
Oh
Okay.
wow.
$1,000 for what? For what? Why
What?
why would I need that? First of all, let's be clear. If Cassandra didn't have the money to get to her son in an emergency, why would she have $1,000 to give to me? Like, what? She didn't even get donated $1,000. That doesn't even make sense. Yeah, I mean, like I said, people that want the truth, they'll be here looking for the truth. But people that want the lies, they gonna drink whatever they want. Like $1,000. She doesn't have $1,000. She didn't even have $20 to get herself a meal on the way to the airport. Like, come on. Why are we doing this to ourselves? That's just like I don't understand that. But okay. Whatever. It is what it is. Apparently, she thought that those flight passes were free. She knew they weren't free because she asked me how much it was to cut back. And I mean, you guys have the text messages where she knows that the flights going back was going to be 320 instead of 300 this time. So she knew exactly how much those cost. Like, stop it. She needs to stop it. Like they need to really stop. See, this is what happens when the truth comes out and people start to backpedal and they keep backpedaling and backpedaling and backpedaling. It's like, well, you should have just kept your mouth shut in the first place. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to make somebody look like the bad guy that really was the good guy. And let's not forget that all of this happened on my birthday. Like, what? All of this happened on my birthday. I spent my whole birthday helping Cassandra get to her son that was in the hospital. So now I want $1,000 for what? She didn't even get $1,000. I didn't pay $1,000. Why would I want $1,000 back from her? That makes no sense at all. Like, boy, I'm telling you, when people really go out their way to try to build up their platform and get money, they really do get desperate. And the fact that what was it? Valerie said something to you, Angela, about she's not in the mess, and she's sitting right there in the mess. Now you see that?
She was sitting at
That's
the
that
middle
that's the worst type.
from the beginning. She was in the middle of it in the
That's the
beginning.
worst type of person that claims to be a Christian, but then you're sitting there gossiping and talking bad about someone that went out of their way, sacrificed their day to help somebody else that was in need, and then gave, I forgot that I had given some of my, birthday donations to her because she didn't have enough. I didn't even think about that. I forgot until Miss Gothi told me, like, hey, I remember you telling me that, the money I sent for your birthday, that you used it on her, because it was by whatever means necessary to get her to go, to get to
Exactly.
her
Even
son.
before then, Steph, you were taking donations for
Hmm.
StreamYard, remember? This was like
Hmm.
in the
Hmm.
early on. So all the money you collected up for helping you try and get StreamYard and then your birthday, all of that went towards her to help her to come back and lie.
Right. Right. And what's it? Willie said that he got a random PayPal for $50. His mother knew it was coming. You told her. Exactly. She's the How would I send him a random PayPal unless she sent me his PayPal? How would I get his PayPal? Like it's ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like I said, people are going to believe whatever they want to believe, but make it make sense at least.
Exactly.
That $50 I sent to him came from Mary. The $50 that Mary sent. And I reached out, and you see it in the text messages. I reached out and I said, "Hey, you have $50 donation from Mary. How do you want me to send this to you?" And she said, "Send it to my son." I said, "Okay." You sent me the PayPal. I sent it to him, and now it's random. Star doesn't know anything. She just wants to be in the middle of something. Like what's again? Star is messy. I told you she just wants to be in the middle of something. She doesn't know nothing. Nobody went through Star for anything. Star wasn't giving anything or doing anything. She wasn't doing anything for anyone. So, it is what it is. Like so many people just want to have the attention of being a part of something once it's over, but you don't want to be a part of something while it's really going on. You know what I'm saying? And the fact of the matter that, like I said before, a bunch of ungrateful snakes in the grass. Plotter is Snoopy, of course, because it all goes together, it all makes sense. And you're just upset because I cut ties with all of you because there's no reason for me to go back and forth. And I didn't even really cut ties with Cassandra. I just hadn't spoke to her. So, all of this that she's coming out with, like I didn't cut ties with her the way I cut ties with Valerie. Like I just cut ties and just stopped talking to her, and I blocked her because of her, gossiping spirit and, against what it is that we stand for. But I never said anything to Cassandra one way or the other. But I figured Cassandra would, follow suit at some point. So I just didn't say anything. And then, not only could you just not, you know, just move along and live your life, but then you need to, I guess, double back and have something to say about somebody. Like it's so, enjoy it. Like I said, enjoy it. People lie because they want to make money on YouTube. I don't have to lie on YouTube to make anything because I have a job. And that's how that goes. So, it is what it is. But it's very interesting that, all these people are sitting up here having all this stuff to say. But then, Angela, I think when Valerie sent you that message, she was like, "Oh, I'm not in this mess and I'm going to block you." That wasn't necessary. If you're going to block her, you just block her, just like I did you. I didn't have to make a whole speech about it. I just blocked you. That was it, because you weren't holding up to the end of the bargain that you were supposed to be holding up to, which was to be praying for people and generally concerned with people, not bashing people that we were generally trying to help. And whether you believe that somebody was scamming or not, if we said that we're going to help somebody and you're donating to the person that's dragging that person and trying to embarrass that person in public and put their personal business out there, then you are not on the same team with us. And matter of fact, I'll go a little bit further. They're just as good as the predators, or just as bad, I should say, as the predators. You're a predator too. You might as well be a predator. You might as well be chasing behind children to abuse them. That's what you might as well be doing, because if you were working against us, that's exactly what your goal was. And just like someone has said to me before, we were there to help people with the children and stuff like that, like, you know, to try to help, you know, Ada, stuff like that. She had kids. Cassandra didn't have no kids. She had a grown adult child, a grown adult man that was her child, but it wasn't a kid, and we still helped her. So we still took the time to help somebody that was technically outside of our parameters of help, but we help everybody that we can help. Like, we're not just going to pick and choose. We're going to, you know, if we can do something, we can do something. That's what we did. But, you know, the way that they're spinning these lies and the way they're sitting there, letting them spin these lies, like, that is pathetic. That really is pathetic. And I wish that people would do better and be better, but, you know, they're not. Said we could have come and talked to her, which is what I was doing, but she blocked me. I wasn't being nasty. We could have had an adult conversation. They don't want to have an adult conversation. They want to put everything on YouTube, and since they want to put everything on YouTube, when the people who are sitting there salivating over their lies decide, hey, we want to come and find the truth, they'll come in, they'll find this video, and they'll be like, you know what, this just doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like, why would I ask for $1,000 for someone that didn't even have money to get to their son in an emergency? Why would I help somebody just to ask for some money back? That's dumb. That's dumb. And how would I send a random $50 to somebody that I don't even know? How? What did I Google your son's PayPal? Is that how I did it? That's what I did? No, I was very upfront and very honest. And if people want to find the information and find the answers, they can see it. That's it. That's all there is to it. Or you can continue to fall victim to the YouTube scam, which is, we're going to lie to the masses and we're going to ask for donations, and you're going to give it to us because we're going to pull on your heartstrings and we're going to play on your emotions, and you're going to donate your money to us and we're going to take it. Because that's the YouTube game in this little sphere that they have here.
I think that's why I like Twitch better than YouTube. There's
Why?
not, because there's none of this. I have not found any of this back and forth shit. I mean, people playing games, they're crafting. It's all like kind of upbeat, where like here is drama. Twitch is not. Mm-mm.
I mean, and the thing is, like, they've created this drama because there was no drama to create. When I move away from something, I move away from it quietly. I don't create a big stink about it. Nobody knew why it was taken down. It was just taken down. I had nothing to say, and I just moved on. But see, what happens is you can't give people, because that's my version of grace. I gave you grace by being able to just, like, you know what? It's not going to work. Let me move over here. But giving grace didn't help. You see that? Because as soon as I give someone grace, you want to come back and you want to poke the bear and you want to, talk stuff, and you want to, try to bash people and make up all these lies. And it's like, why? I said nothing. I said nothing. And now when I come back, you want to come back up here and defend yourself from what? The truth? Like, you truly are a demon. Like, and I hope that this gets right back to Valerie. Like, you truly are a demon. Like, you need to pray and repent, because out of everybody up there, you claim to know God, claim to follow Jesus, you claim to be a Christian, and you're sitting up here behaving in that way. No, you need to pray and repent. You don't need to worry about nobody else but yourself. You just said this long rant about how you're not in the middle of it, but you're sitting up here co-signing for these double-tongued serpents. You're co-signing. So what does that make you? What does that make you? So either you're another demon in the church, Or, what? Because you're not naive to it. You're supposed to know the word. You're supposed to know the word. But you're literally up here with people that you know are lying, talking about you're a Christian, and you're the biggest problem with Christianity today. You're the biggest problem with people that don't want to be a part of Christianity anymore and don't even want to call themselves Christians anymore. Is because of people like you. And that's a shame. That's a shame, because it makes it harder for people like me to really get people to understand that it's not about what everybody else does, but it's about what they do in their relationship with God. You are a terrible example. And I'm so glad that do not have any access to my website. And I'm so glad that we are not partners in your prayer line, because I don't know where your prayers are going. Right now, the way you're sitting here, your prayers are going straight to the devil himself. Because I have never in my life seen a person claim to be a Christian sit up here and try to act like you on the high horse and sit there with people that are clearly lying and making up lies about someone who took their time out to help someone that they did not know. Never have I ever seen someone so diabolical. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. And it's rude for people to sit up here and take something that was given to them freely and to turn around and treat that person as if they didn't do anything for them. And heck, I didn't need no more thank yous. We were good. I didn't need no more thank yous. It is what it is. You got what you got. We gave what we could give. Why turn around now and start making up stories? Why not just take what you were given and just move on? It's diabolical. It really is. And you know what? Somebody needs to pray for you guys, especially you, Valerie, because you know better. You know better. I know you know better. So it is what it is. Like I said, people are going to believe whatever it is they want to believe. But at the end of the day, all the evidence there, all the money that she received was used to get her to her son, including my money that wasn't included in the donations, including the $50 that Mary sent her, that Mary said, oh, I sent $50. Yes, Mary, your $50 did go. So, I did what I said I was going to do. And thank goodness that every time I send something, I do something, I always make a note of it. So it's not just me sending it for no reason. I know exactly why I send something to somebody, because that's how I organize it, because that's how you do business. When you donate or when you take in payments or whatever it is that you do in your business, you always have to make sure that you have your notes organized. So you know, what is this for? What is this going allocated? Dottie and everybody else have all the receipts very clear and concise. You don't have to pick through anything. You know exactly what's there. It sounds like Star was lying to her, but if that's the case, she should have gone to you for the truth. Exactly. And at the end of the day, what did I say about Star? Now, I haven't talked to Star since she left, since she was kicked out of that, group chat that I had nothing to do with. But what did I say? See, once again, I'm telling you exactly what it is. Messy. Now, why would you go and believe somebody that I don't even speak to, that doesn't even speak to me, when I'm an approachable person? Anybody can come and talk to me. I'll talk to you. What you're not going to do is play in my face, though. That's not what you're going to do. And if I don't mess with you, I'm just not going to mess with you. That's it. That's all there is to it. I don't do all of that other stuff. I walk away before I go back and forth with you. But you pull me up. You pull me back to the front. You want to keep going and 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 going. Ridiculous.
Yes.
Absolutely ridiculous.
You freeze. Okay, you're there
I'm always frozen.
now.
Am I here now?
Yeah, you're back.
Uh, am I moving? Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't even want to like listen. I can't even move the way I want to because if I get to moving too much, StreamYard would have a heart attack and spaz out. So I don't want to do that. The group was supposed to be a safe space, and we weren't comfortable with her there. And that had nothing to do with me. It wasn't my group. All I did was facilitate the fact of, hey, this is everybody's phone number. I gave it to whoever was in charge of the group, and that person put the group together. And if the group decide they're not comfortable with you, the group is not comfortable with you. Like, what do you want me to do? I'm not in the group. I don't make the decisions for the group. This was just a group of people that decided they wanted to get together and talk to each other and, what? Like this that's all it was.
Yes, you did.
So, if they
Because I was
decided,
the one in the prayer line. Wait a minute. Yes, she was. I
okay,
was the one in the prayer line when she was talking about the Ada situation and including Steph. And I'm not going to get into all the details, but I was the one there. So she can lie all she wants. But I'm the one that was there because Steph was doing members only Friday and I was asked from another person, hey, come to the prayer line with me. Okay. So I went. And when I went, the first conversation that was started was the Stephanie and Ada and scamming and all this. And I'm like, no, no. Said, you don't know. I was in the middle of it. I was helping Steph with Ada before Brandy or whatever her heck her name is got involved. So
Bonnie.
Bonnie,
She
okay,
called
sorry,
her.
yeah, yeah, whatever, Bonnie. But yes, she was, and I was the one there when she did it, and I'm the one that went to Steph and told Steph what had happened because I'm 100. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. My name ain't Willy Wonka. It ain't going to make it shit taste any better.
Right.
So
And
that's
even
coming.
after that, it wasn't,
And I'm the only one that knew.
and even after that, and it
Michelle
wasn't
was
immediate
there
after
too.
that either.
There was a whole nother person there, and she didn't go to Steph. I'm the one that went to Steph and told Steph what was going on.
Right. Right. I mean, it just goes to show, like, and I'm very careful with things like that, especially when, my business, my company is affiliated with it. Like I said, I don't play with God. I don't play with that. That's serious business. So if you're someone that I can't trust to sit there and pray for somebody and not have those side conversations, like it's not about how you feel about a certain situation. You're just there to pray for people that come in that need to have prayers and to pray for whatever the situation. Like that's it. You're not there to have side conversations. That's what you have when you're done. You can have your opinions on whatever you want later, but you don't use that platform. If that's what we're partnering you with, you don't use that platform for that. And if you're going to use that platform for that, then we're not going to partner with you. And the fact of the matter is, it doesn't even matter at this point. Like, you can lie and say that you weren't um talking about Ada or whatever in that prayer room, but at the end of the day, the evidence seems to show that you were, because you were supporting someone that was every single day not only attacking me but attacking Ada, attacking Jag, attacking Maggie. Every single day this person was attacking us, and I and this person I know nothing about. never spoke to, never came to their channel, and you went and you supported that person. So no, you do not align with our values. And if someone doesn't align with the values of my business and the values of my company and the values of what I'm trying to do, you will be removed. Simple, plain, that's it. And you know that. So you're mad because you donated to someone that was dragging someone that we're helping? No. I'm never going to go for that. Let me explain something to you. Even when I was helping Cassandra and Bonnie was dragging Cassandra and really did not want us to help Cassandra, I still helped Cassandra. Matter of fact, Valerie knows that because I called Valerie and I said, well, what do you think about Cassandra? Because Bonnie is saying that Cassandra is this, and this, and this. What do you think? And Valerie was like, well, I'm not sure because, this was kind of weird that she did and this, and that. She was like, but I think her son really is in the hospital. He really does need help. And I said, okay, fine. I'm going to make sure that she gets to the hospital. So I will make sure that I get the lift and I put it in my name and I'm going to order it to her address, to the airport. And then when she gets to the airport, from the airport to the hospital, so the only option she has is to go to that hospital. She didn't have any option to deviate from that plan. So if she really had to go to that hospital, we made that happen for her. But even Bonnie was bashing Cassandra and not wanting us to donate to Cassandra or help Cassandra. And I still helped Cassandra. So the bottom line is this. Anybody that I help, whether they're scam or whether we're helping them, we are going to be standing with them. We are not going to be supporting people that drag them and that bash them while we are helping them. The space that we have here is always going to be a safe space for the people that we are helping. Now, if we find out later that they are, like I said, scamming or they are taking advantage, well, guess what? That comes with the territory. Like I said the other day, when you are in community service, the first thing that you learn is that there are always going to be people that take advantage, and it comes with the territory. For every 100 people that you have that are going to take advantage, there are going to be 1,000 people that you are going to be able to help. And if you want to be able to help that 1,000 people, you have to be willing to help those 100 people that might not need the help. That's how it goes. So know that anytime that I'm involved with something and my business is involved in something, that it is a safe space for the people that I am involved with. I will not be associating with people who are dragging the people that I am trying to help. Ever. Ever. So the fact of the matter that you supported somebody that was dragging something, and not even just like one time, like she made what, almost 3 weeks worth of videos about us. But then you're supposed to be aligned with us? No, you just want to be in the mess. And since you want to be in the mess and you want to have a gossip spirit, I suggest that you pray and that you repent for yourself. Because there is no excuse. There's nothing that you can say that's going to justify you being in that channel and knowing what that person was doing, not only to Ada, but to me, to Jag, to everybody else, just to people in general. That type of spirit is not a blessed spirit. That spirit is a demonic spirit. That type of spirit is the spirit of dissension and division. You're up here putting people's personal business out there for everybody to try to embarrass them because there's nothing else that you can do. Nothing else that you can do. And anybody that supports that is dead wrong, and they have nothing to do with me because I don't support that at all. I don't care. I don't support that at all.
God don't like ugly.
And Ada, no, he don't. And Ada never did anything to anyone except for trying to get her kids back. And all we wanted to do was make sure that Ada knew her rights. And you people made a mockery of that. Just disgusting. You know, when people look at Americans and they just think Americans are the most disgusting people in the world, they look at people like you. That's what they look at. People like you. Just disgusting. And it's unacceptable. And I will never, ever, ever support that. And if you do, you will not be working with me. When I find out, you will not be aligned with me. Because for me, my principle goes way above anything else. Anything else. I don't care who you are. But, you know, like I said, people will come to the realization of what's and what's not true, or they won't. I mean, there's plenty of people that can't decipher and don't have any types of discernment to, you know what's true and what's not. And then there's other people, like you said, Angela, that they just want the lies. They want the
Yeah.
lies. Because that Stephanie wants $1,000 from Cassandra. For what? But if I wanted $1,000 from her, I would have said that in all the videos I just came from. I would have said, "Oh, she owes me money." She don't owe me nothing. She got what she got. Keep it moving. I don't owe her. She don't owe me. Could have been a little appreciative, but you know, that's up for your, that's up for you and your conscience and your karma.
They all
That
drink
ain't coming on
Kool-Aid.
me.
Sorry, Steph.
What'd you say?
I said they all drinking the same Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Cassandra wants people to feel bad for her and give her money. Well, you know what? If you want people to give you money, then you might want to create a business or a job or something that you can do, sell something, do something to earn some money. How about that? Instead of being given money, earn some money. Because it's one thing to help people when they're in need. It's another thing to continue to enable them. Is a fine line between helping and enabling. And I'm not one for enabling. Helping, assisting is temporary. Enabling is long-term. I don't like Kool-Aid either. I wasn't allowed to drink it. My mother wouldn't let me have sugar. She said it made me hyper. Debbie said, "Hey, I could use some money." I know, right?
I know we all can, right?
Like,
There's so many different.
it's just it's wild. It's wild because the way that people will go against something, thinking that you're going against a person, but you're really going against the principle of what that person stands for. So really what you're going against is protecting children when you're going against us. That's it. Because that's what we were on here doing. We were on here talking about predators, listing the predators, looking at arrest records. Everybody knows about Grady out here in Florida. We were looking at videos about that. And then because we're, spreading the word about these predators, about what's being done, about the good news about what's being done, arrests that are being made, things like that, you want to report channels for child endangerment. Our channel wasn't endangering any children. Our channel was using the same YouTube videos that are up there. Did you say child endangerment for the news stations that we were using? Was that child endangerment? I mean, it was on YouTube too. Like, if we're using YouTube videos to
Yeah, I know, because I was the
show
one.
or talk about predators.
I was the one sending her 3 and 4 or 5 emails a day of anywhere from 20 to 40 videos.
Right.
Whether
Like,
it be
it just doesn't make
children, active missing children, the missing pictures of missing children, websites.
Right. And Miss Gothi goes hard for the kids. Like she's always that's why I'm just so glad that we decided to leave when we did, because we would have never come across the Facebook, opportunity. And the fact that we have, like, I was looking at it today, the fact that we have the Facebook, we had that opportunity was so much better than what we were doing on YouTube, and we have so much more reach. And I love when I see the pictures of the kids that have been found. Like that's just so encouraging to see. And
Yeah,
we weren't able to really see that and have like a running tally of that when we were doing it on YouTube, because it was just like a video and that's it. Like we're on live, or we're just doing a video, that's it. But when you're on Facebook, you can just go through the whole page, and I just think that that was the best thing that could have happened, honestly. So I'm glad that we moved in the direction that we moved in, and I'm glad that we have that running. I mean, I'm not glad that there's that many missing kids, but I'm just glad that we figured out a way to really get it in front of people. Whereas here we had to bring people in. There we don't have to bring people in. It's just gonna pop up on their feed at some point if that's something that they're associated with. Thank you, Angela, for sharing that. Absolutely. Please, if you don't already, follow the Facebook Where Are the Children, um,
I
and the
post there
website Where Are the
every day,
Children.
all day.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes in the night, you'll
Yep.
see like, and they even try to limit how much I can post at a time. So I get all of
Yeah.
them out. Any updates I post of of the children
Yeah.
that
Miss
are.
Gothi posts so much. Love you too, Debbie. Yeah, Miss Gothi does. I mean, Miss Gothi, Angela, Caitlin, Debbie's gonna have her own little corner too. And this is something that we all discussed, and like, to be a part of, to make sure that we're staying true to the first mission, because just because, there are other missions, we want to stay true to the first mission we had, which was to make sure that we, spread the word about what's going on with these children, and do whatever we can do within our means to help find them, right? And like I said, I'm just glad that we had that Facebook opportunity, and that it I mean, it's just kids for days. It's just kids for days, and it's like, wow, like it's so many. And that's not easy to continue to upload over. That takes time to upload over and over and over and over and over again. So Ms. Gothi, thank you so much for that, because we
I
would
can't
not
even a time
be able
frame
to do it.
because from the time I get up when he does school, I can scroll through my Facebook on my phone, and every time I see it, post and post and post and post, and I mean I stay up sometimes till
Mm-hmm.
3 o'clock in the morning and doing it half the night, and then turn around and get up again and do it all over because I want the kids
Yep.
found. I mean,
Yep.
my biggest thing is the more it's pushed out, the more it's shared, the more it's, you know, hey, let's find this child. And I have found some where it's been actively where they're going, the child's missing, and it's a video. I'm even putting those out. And they're posting like the area,
Mm-hmm.
all that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making sure every bit of it. And if there's an update, I'll try and go back on that page and look for the updates. I've got so many pages that I'm following just missing kids.
Yeah. I just, like, it's awesome. And you know what I just thought too? The one thing that I want to add is G2K, when he puts out, like, I don't know if he's already made it public about his city council run, but I want to make sure that we put that up there too. I want to make sure that that's up there, because he's running for city council in his town or his city, and he's doing it because he wants to protect the children. And so we need to really get behind people like that. um you know we really need to get behind people like that. So I definitely want to next time you talk to Aaron, or if I'll send him a text if I remember when I get off here. But you know,
He did
whatever little
tell
blurb
me,
he
hey,
has about himself.
he's got bronchitis.
Oh, he does. Okay.
Yeah, yesterday he didn't even go live
Well.
today this morning because normally he was doing a morning live, and he did not
Mm-hmm.
even go live this morning. And I'm sure it might be because he wasn't feeling. He when I talked to him, not I think it might have been yesterday, might have been yesterday morning's live. Um,
Mm-hmm.
he backstage he was saying that when he went to urgent care, he's got bronchitis, and so I told him, hey, take this, try this. And I told him if he
Right.
wants
Right.
anything, I got that book. I can send him a screenshot. I make my own cough syrup. I make my own antibiotic, my own everything. And I am still working on the cookbook, which will have remedies
Mm-hmm.
and food and detox, all kinds of stuff that I've put together.
Mm-hmm. That's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be awesome. I definitely, am into the natural as well, trying to, filter over as much as I can into the natural. That's like my goal once we move into a house, is to have, like, my garden with everything, and to start making everything natural. So I mean, I have a couple of things that I do now, but um yeah, I definitely want to make sure that we are supporting G2K and his city council run. And if we find anybody else that is like G2K, that is running for any type of office or doing something, we want to make sure that we support them too, because that's important. Those are the type of partnerships that we want to make. We want to make partnerships with people that at all costs we're protecting children. Period. Period.
Yeah,
That's it. Like, it doesn't matter what children they are, what their background is, where they're from. We care about children and making sure that they are not exposed to these predators that are out here trying to take advantage of them. And, as we have come to find out, you know, they are all over. They are all over. Can you read that,
exactly.
Ms. Gothi, or you want me to read it?
You can read it. You can realize that's small print.
Okay.
I didn't go on my.
Okay. They even said it started because of Star. Why would they listen to Star? I think that's just a cop out. They're trying to back out of it. Plotter Snoopy is getting nervous, and Plotter Snoopy knows that we are on to their nonsense, especially Plotter Snoopy. Plotter Snoopy knows exactly what they're doing, and they're nervous that they're going to lose their followers when everybody figures out that Plotter is really Snoopy. So I think they're trying to backtrack, and they're trying to throw it on Star, because Star is the one that has a bad reputation, I guess, on YouTube right now. And I'm not going to throw anything on Star because, like I said, I haven't talked to Star. Only thing that I've heard is that she's been being messy. But at the end of the day, I have not spoken to Star. And I think that's a cop out, because there's no way in the world that you're going to go through Star when each of you have my number. Yeah. So it is what it is. And like I said, that still doesn't justify the fact that you are donating to someone who is trying to publicly humiliate someone that we are trying to help. And if you can't understand that, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, because everything else don't matter. The lies don't matter. And I know, and Plotter Snoopy said it. You got rid of her because she donated to Danny Robinson. You're damn straight. That was the cherry on top. I had already heard about the talking junk in the prayer line. I was hoping that was just like a one off and not like a consistent thing. And then all of a sudden, this on top of that, absolutely not. You're donating to someone who is trying to publicly humiliate a woman who is going through a traumatic situation with her family. For what reason? There are millions of assholes in this world. You're not going after each one of them. Please, in the name of justice and exposure, you're nothing. You're not doing anything. You're just a mess. Just a mess. And you should be ashamed of yourself. I'm telling you. Pray, repent, fast, and meditate. You know the deal. You know what you did. I don't even need to know that you did it, but you need to go do it. You need to go do it. And you know it. You know it. What you did is not standing for what the values are of Christ. And you just gave Angela a long behind speech about how you weren't in and here you are after your long behind speech. See? Double tongue. Nope. See, and this is why for me, I'm always going to be straight up. I ain't going to pretend like nothing. God already knows my heart. He knows what I'm thinking. He knows what I'm feeling. There is no reason for me to. He already know. Because even if I don't say it, he know it in my heart. So at the end of the day, I'm going to say what it is that I feel. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. So, I think Star is a scapegoat. She's an easy scapegoat because I think a lot of them in their little drama community, they have a problem with Star now. And I'm not saying Star is innocent or whatever because I don't know what's been going on. But at the end of the day, y'all all have my number and y'all all know that. So Star didn't make you get up here and start lying. And you're still lying. And Plotter, Snoopy, you need to stop. You really need to stop, Plotter, because you've been trying to be in the midst of this for like you're just as bad as Miss D, which is one of your mods, looks like. So I'm not surprised that you're desperate to have this attention because same thing, this desperation for attention that.
Just give her a minute. She'll come back. She'll come back. See, they don't want to come up here because they don't want the truth. They want to continue to spin their web of lies. And that's what I firmly believe. Is she back?
Yes, I'm here. I am surprised that.
Okay, you're back?
We have an issue, so I can't even complain. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm surprised. We did pretty well for that one. It says they want to see the PayPal. The PayPal transactions are in that video. I shared it with them.
Yeah.
So and first of all, let me explain something to you. Y'all don't need to see nothing because y'all not nothing. I said what I said, and I told you the truth. Now I gave the PayPal to my people so that they could see it, and I told them that they could do what they wanted with it. But you're not entitled to nothing. But yeah, it's already up there in the video, like Angela said. So if y'all were even, halfway adept, y'all would have found that. So, I guess it got a baby bird feed them. I don't know. I have no idea. But anyway, at the end of the day, they're going to keep spinning. And, we're going to let them keep spinning because, once again, what I say the other day, there's no truth in the lie. Like you're trying to find some truth in this lie, and there's no truth in it. There's no truth in it. Everything that you said about me has been a lie. And you just know that you attacked someone that didn't attack you. And that did right by you, and you did wrong by them. And that's just something that you're going to have to deal with. Because the one thing I don't need is an apology. I don't care about for anybody to apologize to me, but I know that you know that what you did was wrong. Because as soon as you try to put it off on somebody else, oh, now it's Star's fault. No. It's called accountability. It's called accountability. You need to learn how to get some.
The Star situation was way before the Cassandra situation, wasn't it?
I mean, I don't know. I can't tell you. But my thing is this. I don't know what Star has been doing online.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know what Star. And so at the end of the day, I feel like I'm not going to just bash Star. I feel like Star is just a dope. That's all. She's just the person that's easy to blame. And we're not going to do that. We're going to take accountability because at the end of the day, you bash somebody that did nothing to you except for help you. They didn't have to. And they did. They were open. They were honest with you. They were forthcoming. And you tried to jump on the bandwagon and drag them and lie about them and make up stories about them. So, no, you're going to take accountability for that. But you know what? I'll save you guys the grief and headache of having a form across YouTube. Don't even worry. Don't even worry about it. I don't need it.
Exactly.
What you can do is go back to God and repent. That's what you can do. I don't need the apology. I'm good because I stand on what I do. And I won't have anybody tell me that I've done something that I haven't done. No. Not going to happen. I think it wasn't long after the Cassandra situation. That's what Angela said. I got to hold on. I got to switch sides. You know, my butt starts hurting. Ow. Woo. I'll be sitting straight on I swear I'll be sitting straight on my bone. Get through all that cushion. I'm still on the bone. I'm too heavy for it. So, yeah, I'm not buying that Star thing. Can y'all still hear me or am I still breaking up?
No, I can hear you.
Okay.
Oh, that's because you're in my life. But yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, go ahead.
I said our main goal was the children.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 That's it.
Not the drama.
Am I frozen again?
No.
Right. And okay, good. And like I said, the fact that you attack people that are really trying to look out for kids and, spread awareness and do all types of things like that and planning, like that just shows the type of person you are. Like, yeah, it's not okay. But, it is. I can't say that they're the first to do it. You're not the first to lie on my name, and I'm sure you won't be the last. I'm sure. Oh boy. That is the good thing. But yeah. So We love this fuel. This fuel keeps us going, I think, Miss Gotti. I think this keeps us moving forward because as much as people say you don't do anything, what do you do? And then we just keep pushing forward like, we got that, we got that, got that, we got that. So I love the fuel. I love the fuel on the fire. And didn't I say yesterday they were going to talk about me? I
Yep.
told you. Told you they couldn't help it but to talk about me. I said it. I said they're gonna talk about me. I said, go ahead, talk about me. I know y'all can't help it. Y'all can't stop yourselves.
Angela,
You cannot stop yourself.
share my live to people. Somebody's trying to get my live and they can't find it. Somebody from the group. Mary.
We shared it on mine. If they saw mine, it should have been posted on there too. Before I ended my passport.
I just don't know how to. I'll go on my
Yeah, you're live.
Yeah.
Angela will get it. She'll get it. But yeah, so that's it. Like, it is what it is. Like, I mean, I'm not one to go for the back for people are gonna say whatever they're gonna say and they're gonna feel whatever way they want to feel. But at the end of the day, it's like, dude, it's been over a year. You're still talking about it, and you're just wildly ungrateful, And it's just like I don't expect anybody to say anything good about me, but if I've went above and beyond for you, I don't expect you to say anything bad about me either. Like, I expect you to just not say nothing. You don't like me, don't say nothing. It's good. That's fine.
If you don't have nothing nice to say, then don't say nothing.
Yeah, that's what my mama used to say.
I remember that all the time.
What my mama used to say.
If you can't say something nice, then you don't say nothing at all.
And there's no way in the world that that I would ever go over to any of those platforms of people that sit up here and lie and spread lies and all types of stuff before they even know the truth. You're not even looking for the truth. Why would I go onto your platform and honor your platform with my presence? Never. Like never, never, never. It would be an honor to have someone so open and honest on your platform, and you're not worthy of that. You've already shown that.
They're gonna shut you down. That's what it is.
Right. But it's not even that. Like, you're just not worthy of my presence.
Exactly.
Like I said, if they want to, like, if they really want to find something out, then and that's what I said in the chat yesterday. You come over to Gothi if you really want to find out, because Gothi was the one that invited you over first, because you wanted to go back and forth with her in her comment section after you deleted her comments and hid your video from your section, plotter Snoopy. So Gothi said to come over here since you didn't want to do it in your comment section. You were doing it in her comment section. And, she said, come up. I'll bring Steph. Steph will come up. And the reason why they're not going to come over here is because she's not going to cam up. Plotter Snoopy is not going to cam up.
Exactly.
Nope. Plotter Snoopy been playing the same game for and it's just, it's tired, because this is how everybody knew something was wrong with Plotter, was because Plotter would never cam up, and Plotter would always say, oh, my wife will do this, this, and that. Just think about that. What husband and wife are sitting together on YouTube all day? Nobody's working? Come on. Like, I know there are some people that are close, but are we really that close? Where you and your husband are both in everybody's chat rooms together all day on YouTube? So y'all don't talk to each other? Does that make sense to anybody when you start thinking about it? I mean, it makes no sense to me. But then again, Plotter Snoopy's voice, so I can be sure of that. So anyway, but yeah. So I guess now it's gonna be, they're gonna try to get on Star now. Hmm. That's so sad.
Wow.
That is really sad.
Yeah. Oh, we were caught. We got to
And
move on
had
to something.
Star not burned her bridge with all of you guys. Huh?
I said, yeah, we got caught. We got to move on to something else real quick. We got distracted over here. Don't look what the left hand's doing over here. Do
Right.
go follow what the right
Right.
hand.
Because what they were thinking was like, right. Angela was thinking, oh, well, Stephanie hasn't responded to anything. We could just put it on her because she ain't said nothing. So it's just easy. So now that I've said something, now it's like, oh, we're gonna go back to putting
Oh,
everything on Star. Star wasn't that involved. She wasn't that involved to where no, she wasn't that involved. So trying to put it on Star,
the people that we have for who were involved.
right. Star wasn't that involved. So you're doing too much. You're doing too much there. And I'm not gonna lie on Star just because she burned her bridge with us or she burned her bridge with you guys, and then she started talking junk about me. But even if she started talking junk about me once again, I'm not gonna sit up here and lie on her. Star was not that involved. She came to my channel. She said that she had an issue we were going to try to help with, and that was pretty much it. So to try to put everything on Star, I don't know what she said to anybody, but I'm not going to co-sign that because I don't know nothing about it. Or a scapegoat for other people's bad behavior. Like
Exactly.
that's what integrity looks like. Y'all might want to get some, order some, Cash App some integrity, maybe PayPal some integrity. Can you get that off of PayPal? Some integrity?
Can you find that on Amazon?
No, right. I hope they got some on sale because there's so many people that need some right now. They need to have a Easter integrity sale. Like I'm just saying. I am just saying. Like it's
maybe on,
ridiculous. Exactly. Maybe on Amazon.
maybe on Amazon.
And Amazon got everything else. Maybe on Amazon. Cause I'm telling you right now, and get a little side of accountability too. Hmm.
What it is they can't find information on other people around you. Me.
Hmm.
Because all they're looking for is Gothy, which is what I did purposely. I had my
Hmm.
why I made a whole different public identity. And it had nothing to do with this drama with YouTube. It was
Right.
personal on why I made a public profile different than my government identity.
Right.
And it had nothing to do with I was way before I got on YouTube.
I mean, what are they gonna say about people? What you gonna say about Angela? That Angela takes in children that are, what I'm saying, that no one else will, and you're talking about what do you do for the children? I mean, do you even know what Angela does? She does more than what most people would do every single day. Every single
Exactly.
Miss Gothy, making sure that people are informed every single day. I've done this for over 20 years. I actually started working when I was 12. My first job was 12 at a summer camp as a junior counselor. So I've been working with kids since I was 12. and really 8, but I'm not going to count 8 because my mom was still home when I was watching the kids when I was 8. But 12 when I started watching kids by myself, and I've been working with kids ever since. Ever since. And I worked with all types of children. Children with disabilities, autism, all ethnicities, all nationalities. I've been around so many kids. That's why when it's time for us to go on vacation, I don't see no kids. That's why I had to that's why I had to start something that was for adults only, because I'm like, okay, I've done everything I could do with kids. I need to be around some adults. And then when I get around adults, these are the type of adults I get to see.
I can't even more
I
than
deal with
I've raised more kids than on both my hands. I think I sat down and
right.
counted. It's like 20 something kids that I've helped
I get
raise.
I
And still raising one and
yeah, and
homeschool.
yeah. Let me tell you about the kids that I've actually raised that were not mine. The kids that I've schooled that were not mine. I deal with kids that have health and mental issues because of their bio parents every single day, except for the Florida trip. You're getting all of these kids. Right. The Florida trip is a kid friendly trip. So because I don't have to go anywhere, everybody else is coming to me. So that's a kid friendly trip. But when I leave Florida, I'll see no kids. I'm telling you, when I looked at that, when I got that first resort, and I had saved it and registered, and I went to look at those pictures, I was like, they look very childlike. I was like, are those kids? And look at the pictures. And then when I went to the next pictures and I saw them kids on that slide, I said, oh no, 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 no. Mm-mm. 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 I will not be on vacation with no children. Florida's not a vacation for me, it's a vacation for you guys. That's gonna be like extended hours for me.
When we get off and we talk, I got somebody that actually wants to go on the trip with you,
Okay.
and so
Okay.
I don't want to. Yeah, I'm not going to names on the not naming anything on here, but we'll talk off screen
Okay.
has and it has nothing to do
Okay.
with the YouTube situation. That's why I'm refraining from naming anybody.
Okay.
So yeah,
Sounds good. Sounds good.
so yeah,
Yeah, we love the vacation. Yes, it is going to be a vacation for the kids. It'll be fun. It'll be fun for them. I think. I think they'll have a great time. Um, you know, that's the one thing about Florida. There's always something to do out here, and there's plenty to do for the children. And you know what I like about Florida too? There's plenty of free stuff to do, right? Like you could just go out and hang out at the beach if you know which beach to go to. That is, or you could go to the river walk, or you can go fishing, or you go to the park, or just sit around or whatever, hang out. So you don't always have to spend money either, and I like that too because I like to be able to do the free things. Save some money with the kiddos. And Tampa got some good food too. There's always some good eats at some good food trucks. You can find some good stuff. So with all
yes,
these kids, I like free.
yeah.
Yeah, free. I always try to get something that is, cost effective, right? Like that's always my goal. Sometimes I just got like, all right, fine, whatever. But I always do try to find something that's manageable financially for everybody. So I think they'll have a good time though, you know. And we can do like I did with mine when I took my kids long time ago when they were younger to Florida. We didn't live in Florida, we lived in North Carolina at that time, but we came to Orlando, and we went to Universal because Universal has more rides, right? So we went to Universal, but they wanted to see Disney, so we just drove up to the gates so they could see the so they could see the gates, and then we turned around, went back. Oh, goodness. Bailey, I'm sorry, Bailey. Do you know me personally? Because I'm glad you're here, Bailey. Have you do you know me personally? Have you looked into my business and the kids that I've worked with? Hmm? I mean, because if you're gonna sit here and comment, go ahead. But you know of me. Okay, so do you know me or do you know of me? You know what other people say about me or do you know me? Hmm? Because it's very, very easy to find out the kids with autism that I did work with. Matter of fact, I'm still in contact with most of the parents that I did work with their children. Actually, one of the kids that was autistic that I worked with, I think he's like 21 now. He's close in age to my youngest daughter. So you sound very ignorant. If you don't know me and you've never witnessed anything that I've done, and you haven't even gone back to my websites or to my Facebook pages or my businesses where the pictures of all the children and the business that I ran, you really shouldn't comment because you're really coming across very ignorant. Yeah. So you witnessed some stuff. What did you witness, Bailey? Because we don't have to be coy. You can be straight. What did you witness? Go ahead. Because I know you didn't witness any at the Lorraine Academy. What did you witness? Because whatever you witness, what does that have to do with me looking after autistic children? Huh? I'll wait. Right. So you're just being a troll. You don't have anything to say. Right. You have nothing to say? Okay. That's fine. Like I said, it is what it is. You know, people come up. As a mom of autistic kids, you are a disgrace. Well, as a mom of autistic kids, you would think that you would be taking care of your autistic kids and not on YouTube arguing with someone that you don't know. So I actually feel bad for those kids that they have you as a mom, because a good mom wouldn't be on YouTube arguing with someone that they don't know. When my children were young, I wasn't on YouTube arguing with strangers. I was taking care of my children. So, anything else? Because see, the way you guys think that you're going to bully me, the way you tried to bully everyone else, that's not going to work for me. I'm not that person. Anything else, Bailey? Because you're embarrassing yourself. Anything else? No? Hmm. Okay. Well, next troll then. Miss Gothi, you're getting some views from the trolls. That's great. We'll take them. All views count.
I know.
We're glad you're here, Bailey, making sure that you support Gothi. You have a house job and a effing life. Then why are you on YouTube right now?
Exactly. Is that your life?
Yes, I'm a
We
scammer. Okay. That's what you believe. You're entitled to your stupid opinions and your thoughts. You have free will,
I've
Bailey. You can
proof.
believe whatever you'd like.
You can believe whatever you want, but I've dropped the proof. And the proof
Yeah,
is
you
in the
can believe
pudding.
whatever you want. Yep. By all means, Bailey, believe whatever it is you want. When you've gotten to my level and you've helped as many people as I've helped, you know, oh, you get entertainment when you have autistic children? You must be very lucky. I never got to get
Take
entertainment because I was too
individual.
busy being a mother. So this is your entertainment time. So you just admitted that you're a troll, that you're just here for lies and for mess, right? All right, enough attention to you, Bailey. Next,
Yeah.
anybody else that wants to troll? By all means, next, because Bailey will not be answered anymore. Anybody else? Got anything better? Because y'all must think y'all here. They must have some very insecure people on YouTube with some very low
Exactly.
self-esteem. They
And
really
remember,
must,
Angela, you have
because
full reign.
imagine someone sitting up here telling you that they know of you and they've never met you in person. They were not part of any of your programs. They don't know any of the people that you've dealt with or helped or worked with today, and that they have autistic children at home. Wow. That is I just realized that was a mod. Oh, that was one of the mods. Yeah, well, we know that Plotter Snoopy has stupid people.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's the Miss D mod though. I think the Miss D mod is the other one. Let's see if another one of her mods come in. Let's see. What do they call them? Not trolls.
Oh,
What is
she
it?
just
Oh, flying
realized she was
monkeys.
my. She just realized she was my mod.
You just okay. Okay, got you. I was like, no, the flying monkeys is fine. I don't have a problem with the flying monkeys. Bailey is just a flying monkey. So, we've
Yeah.
already addressed Bailey's little issues. Bailey doesn't have anything to say. Bailey doesn't know anything. Bailey has heard rumors and Bailey believes them. So Bailey is a flying monkey and monkey,
She's she's
next
drinking the
monkey.
Kool-Aid.
Right. Like remember we had those people that came in the first day that we were here and they asked questions. We answered the questions and they were, looking to find out the truth.
Kids like,
We have no problem answering questions about the truth. But if you just want to sit up here and call me names and say blah 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 blah, like you're going to hurt my feelings, like I don't know what I've done in my life, you're not going to do that. See, I'm not going to sit here and cry on camera or even cry when I get off camera. I'm going to laugh because I feel like you guys really need to do something else with your time. And if you have an autistic children, more than one, I would say that you probably need to spend more time with them. That's what I would say. Because coming to argue with someone that you don't know, that's rather stupid. I've heard of you. Really? Which person did you hear of me from? Please name them. Because I can tell you if I know them. I doubt that anybody that I've worked with is on this YouTube and knows any of you. You know why? Because they don't care. They have lives. So, But that must have struck a nerve, saying that I've worked with autistic children. Yes, I've worked with children of all diversities. Yeah.
I had two
It's
autistics. My oldest was autistic, and this one's more. It's more autistic than the other one. The other one had other things, and I'm going to refrain from it saying anything on camera because it's not anybody's business.
mm-hmm.
Because he's a grown ass
Yeah, we'll
adult.
pray for the children. Right. We'll pray for her children. Yeah, her children do need prayer. They're gonna
Exactly.
need a lot of prayer. And I thought I said that I worked for the school system too. So duh. What you think
Yeah.
you do in the school system? Hello. Right. And I had my own school. I had my own private school. Hello. And I homeschooled before. Hello. And I was a basketball coach. Hello. You people are pathetic. And that
My
was
son
that was
loved
all before I started my business. Huh?
I said, my son loves homeschool. He's doing a whole lot better than he would be
Yeah.
doing in public school. Like, tell me
My
how
son
many
hated it because he wanted to go to
second
school.
graders, how many second graders can read Harry Potter? How many second graders
That's good
are
though.
adding and subtracting three digits and wants to learn multiplication and cursive?
Bailey, okay. Nobody blocked you, but it is what it is. Like, what do you care, Bailey? Like, I'm a scammer. So you're here because what? You look
Nobody
foolish.
blocked you. I mean, we can. I can.
Right.
We can do whatever we want. This is my
If you
life.
want, do you want
You chose
Angela
to appear
you
on
want
my
Angela to
life,
block you?
their drama. But we're letting, I mean, if you want to have a discussion like a grown ass motherfucking adult and ask questions, and instead of assuming and being the ass, we're fine. But you want to make assumptions, which all it's doing is making an ass of you, not us. So go back and tell your puppets. Go be your puppet. Go back to your puppet master.
Bring what? Bailey, there's nothing to bring to you. You don't have anything. Once again, you're on my dick. You're here, remember? I told y'all that the other day. You're on my dick. You can't stop talking about me. Gothy.
Yes.
They came all the way over here to jump on
Oh,
my
no, what
dick.
are you apologizing for? Well, wait. What are you apologizing for? I mean, like I said, yeah, we said bring it. It wasn't that problem was the Cassandra problem. Now, what are you bringing? And like I said, we will be open for a topic for discussion. If you got questions, we can answer them. But we're not going to, I will not let you sit there and bash her. I won't. I will talk over and I will handle it. This is my channel. And you're not going to disrespect anybody on my channel or on my panel. It ain't going to happen. I don't play nice. I don't got time for drama, games. Like, I have a life and I do things every day. Like, I always doing something to help the children. Like I said, I homeschool my child. He knows how to garden. He knows life skills in second grade. We don't have time for drama. But if you got serious questions you want to know answers to, we're fine with that. But you want to bring drama and then go back and go back and be the puppeteer and go feed them the information, whatever. We don't have time for that. But if you want to have a serious conversation, that's fine.
You see the next comment, Miss Gotti? She said,
But you were
well, I don't
causing,
know if it's a
okay,
she.
she bashed you because you were starting drama. Okay.
So if you're yourself, then why didn't you just come and ask your question? You already called me a scammer. You just said I should be a disgrace if I worked with autistic children. Why is that? You came in here bashing me. I got what you dished. This is the problem that I have. You didn't come in here and say, "Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Miss Gotti. I have some questions because I want to understand something." No, you came in here and you judged based on what you heard, and you even said it yourself. And then when I give you back what you gave to me, now you're offended. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. So yes, you're giving flying monkey behavior right now. You're not giving behavior of a person that wants to know the truth or that is interested in it. You're giving flying monkey behavior. And if you want to give flying monkey behavior, I'm going to give you whatever you give me. How about that?
What you give is what
And
you
if you
get.
don't like it, that's right. You've witnessed all combos of what?
Yeah, I know
Of
because I've
what? You're saying nothing.
all conversations have already been posted. So what else are you talking about?
Right. Right. All conversations of what? Of what? From who? From people on YouTube? No. Okay. People on YouTube have never until Angela and Mike and Caitlin. So you're going to go off of what somebody writes? Like, say what you have to say. Nobody cares about what it is that you need to say, and you have to be coy. I said, don't be coy.
But you're not
From my
respecting my
own channel.
people by disgracing and doing what you're doing to Steph. I don't care what problem other people have, and you want to go bash whoever on another channel, but you're not going to do it on my channel. If you got a freaking question, ask your motherfucking question. End of story.
Right. Because she just wanted to be a flying monkey. She's just a
Exactly.
troll. She ain't
Good.
got nothing
Bye.
to answer
Bye, Monk. Bye.
from your,
Bye. Bye. You said okay. Bye.
your own channel. Come on. Like, okay, so if there's something you didn't like, I didn't say you had to like me. Nobody said you had to like me. Did that
Not
mean
everybody
I
like
scammed
everybody.
somebody? Dude, there's a lot of people I don't like. I don't scam them. I'm not gonna lie on them. For what? I have integrity. So if you don't believe it, you don't have to. Nobody's trying to change your mind. You came here. So you came here for something. No, flying monkey is not racist. A flying monkey is a narcissistic term for when a narcissist sends out their minions to come attack someone. They're called flying monkeys.
Or
And
I.
let me hold on, Miss Kathy. Let me explain this to you. I'm black, so and I'm 100% black. So no, it's not racist. And you're still a flying monkey. Nice try though. Nice try though. Steph, just light skin. Oh, I guess you didn't know that. Okay. Because you were going to try to run with that too, right? Oh, Stephanie's a racist. She called me a monkey.
I call them sleeping sheep.
Sorry. Go
Keep
ahead.
drinking the Kool-Aid. Keep drinking the Kool-Aid.
Right. Like you don't have anything to say. You don't have any type of, like details of what you want to share. You just want to say something. Okay, you want to take their side and you want to be emotional about them? Be emotional about them. Go ahead. That's fine. But your emotions, feelings ain't facts. So it is what it is. Tell them, Angela, very light skinned but still black. Angela, no. Like feelings are not facts. So if you're emotional about what was said or done, you're not emotional about what was said or done to me. So it's clear that you're just emotional about your people, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, I'm not here to make you as a friend. I'm just here to answer the questions with honesty and integrity because clearly everybody else wants to lie. That's it. Yeah, your people over on Plotter's channel, Plotter Snoopy's channel, your people, the channel you came from. Like I said, if you have a problem, say it, speak. Closed mouths don't get fed. You're not intimidating nobody here. Okay, so you just came over here on your own accord to start talking about me, right? That's weird. Why would you come over here? How would you even know that I'm over here? You know what? Just stop, Bailey. Because I already told Miss Gothi and Angela that people that are just not on the level, I can't go after because then I'm gonna look like a bully. And I don't want to look like a bully to you. I don't want to look like I'm bullying you. And right now you sound just ridiculous. So I'm not gonna bully you. You're not on the level. Miss Gothi, you wanna or Angela, you wanna handle this because I'm not going to answer anymore. I'm like, the fuck is he talking about? Scottish? Who's Scottish? The fuck are they talking about? Gothi, are you Scottish?
No, I'm not. I don't live it
Okay,
now. I
I don't
told
know.
you. You know where I am at.
I,
So
who the hell is
I'm
Scottish? I don't know. I'm confused.
I'm confused and lost.
Yeah, that's why I just said I'm gonna stop because see, I said I wasn't gonna answer Bailey anymore. Next
Yeah.
person. Anybody else that has any real questions? Oh, she must be Scottish. Oh, she must be Scottish. Okay, so let me say something that you can understand. I don't care. The point is you're not bright enough to have this conversation with me. And if I come at you with everything I have, I'm going to look like I'm bullying you. Whether you feel bullied or not, everybody else is going to look at it as if I'm bullying somebody that is a little slow. And I don't want it to look like that. So I'm not going to do it. But then again, I just had to explain it. So
There we go.
So anyway, next.
All right. Is that better?
Flying monkey. Don't even know what the term flying monkeys mean. Like that's what I don't understand. See this now. You see what I was saying earlier. Like I can't just come at people the way I want to because see now I'm bullying people because you're not up here with
I'm
me.
still trying to understand. Like, I pretty much know where she came from like, and how does she know me? She don't know me. Like, nobody
Right.
really
So you
knows
had to come.
me. And how did she know to look for you here? She came from the other channel.
Right.
She can sit there and lie all
Like you
she
came
wants.
straight to me.
Hmm.
Yeah, you didn't even say hi, Miss Gothi or nothing. You came straight for me, like, and you think I'm not gonna give it back to you. See, that's the problem when you keep your mouth shut for so long. People think you're a punk bitch, and I'm not a punk bitch. I keep trying to tell y'all that. The best thing I could do for anybody is keep my mouth shut and keep it moving. But as soon as I open my mouth, then everybody's feelings is gonna get hurt. And now I call you a flying monkey, and you think I'm racist. Like you don't even get it. You're not even on my level. Like get out of here. Talk about I know of you. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. You're all the way in Scotland. What the fuck can you know about me? What the fuck could you possibly know about me? Nothing. Not in Scotland. I ain't never been there. There's some cute men, but I know.
You don't have your chat up because you are a mod. You are my mod too.
I am. I'm a mod.
Yes, you a mod. Angela's a
Am I?
mod. Yeah.
I will
Yes.
listen. I was fine with it. Like she ain't bothering me. Like you just look stupid. I feel like you just look dumb. So
No,
just
but I mean, all I did
if
was
you want to
I
look
took
dumb,
time out. I put her in timeout because I'm not gonna. One, I don't know who she is, so it's like, okay, you're gonna come like you're nice with me, but I don't even know who you are. Like, I don't know who you are. I mean,
right?
but you're gonna come in my channel, and I let it go. I let it go for a while, but then you want to start. Nope, I'm sorry, I will not tolerate somebody coming up. You want to talk? You have a question? Okay, let's go with the question. There's no reason to sit here and no. But then when you get it right back, you want to no.
Yeah, because trust me, with me, you're gonna get exactly back what you give. So you better watch it.
Well, remember, Angela,
Like
I didn't
this
know what I
Scottish
was
girl
doing
got
yesterday. So yesterday after the live, my friend from high school called me and he walked me through how to go and make all the mods. So you're a mod, she's a mod, Steph's a mod. I have two other mods. One's Debbie, one's Simple. So yeah. Anybody else? No, I don't
They got
trust.
it.
Yeah, like if you
I
talk
didn't
in
know. I
chat,
had no idea.
you're the wrench. I knew when I came here and I was gonna do live, I knew I had set who I would have mod. It's only gonna be people that I trust. Now, if G2K comes in,
Mhm.
by all means, he's gonna have one. And if he wants me to feature
Right.
what he's doing, with his, council thing, and he wants to come on my chip, bleh, come up on my panel, and
Hey, simple.
let me feature him and everything. Hey, Simple. So because I didn't give the memo to Steph and Angela, I will let you know you have a ranch. You are one of my mods. We will tolerate, if somebody's got a question, I don't have a problem with that. But I will not tolerate plain disrespect, and I just won't. We'll let it go on for a little. I mean, let them go for a little bit, but when the time's done, we done. But yeah, I figured I'd let you know because Steph and Angela didn't even realize it.
I still don't know because I haven't typed anything in the chat. I mean, I know now. I know now.
Well, you know now because I
But
told you.
I'm
But
doing
yeah,
all right. Yeah, yeah. I'm doing all right, Simple. I hope you're doing all right as well.
I seen.
Just sitting here.
She was at the. Was it today? You were at the zoo.
Oh, Simple was at the zoo.
Simple was at the zoo earlier. I seen a video that she posted on YouTube.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah,
That sounds nice. That sounds very
oh,
nice.
the Bronx Zoo.
Oh, the Bronx Zoo. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing that's what BZ Zoo means, right?
Yeah, BX. Yeah, the Bronx Zoo. Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
what that means?
Bronx Zoo is the big zoo. So it must have been a nice day today if you guys were out at the Bronx Zoo today. They must have got some warm weather up there. Angela, you got warm weather too. Y'all still freezing and snowing. Yeah,
Yeah,
so we're just sitting
sorry.
here.
Go ahead, Steph.
No, I was saying we're just sitting here, answering any questions because it seemed like the plotter Snoopy has let out, so the flying monkeys might be coming through, but we'll see.
The sleeping sheep will.
Nobody has any real questions. They just want to say the same stuff.
That's not what I was trying to show her message.
It was fun. We were boogie. We rode the trolley around, but we all tired of walking. Oh, that sounds like I haven't been to the Bronx Zoo in like forever. It's been a long time. I think my mother was still alive last time I went. We took my kids and some neighbors' kids, and I always got extra kids every time I do something. But yeah, we took them to the Bronx Zoo, um, in the aquarium. That was man. That might have been how old is Kaya? That might have been 15 years ago, maybe. So it's been about maybe 15 years.
It's been a hot minute.
Yeah, it's been a long time. So it probably doesn't even look the same anymore.
Like I said, she posted videos. I was gonna look, but we had to go live. So you're like, you going live or I'm going live? I'm going. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean I was fine with it. Yeah, because I was like, well, I'll go and then I'll just exit over to yours because I wanted to talk about the passport situation anyway. Just add little tidbits about different things from time to time. That's all.
Yeah.
Nothing really pressing. You know.
Yeah.
So we'll talk more about business over there. You know. Try to help people get started. Because you know what, not to talk about, but when you have a business, when it comes to filing your taxes, you can write that off and stuff like that. Like that's, it's a plus. So it's definitely a plus.
Yes.
I'm editing the footage now for the video. It will be up for the weekend. Okay, cool, cool, cool.
Bet.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Then I can
So
show
yeah, I
her
guess
that.
there's nobody else that wants to come in.
No, I guess that was the one that came over. Like,
Only, the
I
only
don't know who
flying
they are.
monkey that decided to come this way. Yeah, it's very interesting.
Oh, she needs to talk to you.
I live. Oh, okay. Yeah, if I had a live where I was talking about, starting your own business. It was under the one that said bring it. So I touched a little bit on, the basics of startup, but then I told anybody that if they wanted to email me or, message me or whatever, then I would definitely be willing to. And you have me on Instagram too. So, if you have some questions, um, oh, okay. They're so weird. Why don't you just come over here and I'll tell it to your face? No? Okay. Whatever. That's what they want to do. So they'll send their little flying monkeys over. They can send them over. It is what it is. But I'm glad. I hope they get to the point where I say that they can't help but to talk about me. That's going to be special.
Yeah.
That's going to be nice. You can't help but to talk about me, and here you are playing my whole video talking about me, just like I said.
Free publicity. That's what they don't get.
Yeah,
They're giving you free publicity.
yeah. Ridiculous, ridiculous. And to think that they think that they're doing something for the greater of humanity. Like, it's funny because the people that I've actually, like, know and that I've worked with, they would look at these people like they have two heads. Like, are you crazy? Like, that's the funny part. They'll be like, what? Like, yeah, it's so it's so asinine. I don't even know like where to start with that. Like, it really is. It just, yeah, yeah. And it's funny because I've seen what you said. Guess where Bailey went? Right back to Plotter, Snoopy.
Gotta
Right
give them
back to Plotter, Snoopy.
talk
I told you.
about.
Told you. And you came out like just like I said, you're a flying monkey, right? That's what a flying monkey is. Flying monkey is just the minion that is sent out and goes and does the bidding of whatever the narcissist says. And you don't even know that term, so they might have wanted to send an American flying monkey because apparently the Scottish one didn't know shit. Yeah. So stupid. They are so stupid. Golly. You gotta love stupidity. You gotta love stupidity. You know.
I
If
mean,
there's anybody with half a brain out there, they're gonna put two and two together and be like, this don't really sound like, this just sounds like she said what she said. And she wants you to get off her dick. Like now. Like because y'all are riding it real hard, honey. Y'all riding it real hard. And I didn't invite you. Ah, she told Snoopy to send her to her ranks. Is she gonna get a gold star for coming over here and trying to bully somebody? Like I tried to bully her, but she wouldn't cry. Get the fuck out of here. Like people are really like they're delusional. Like they really think YouTube does something to somebody. Like, there's a lot of people out here that yeah, they take it serious, but then there's people like me who know better. Like, who are you? You're nobody. And then it's funny, Angela, they came over here and they did what? They lied and said, I came here on my own. So you lied. So you're definitely a flying monkey. Like this is what I'm talking about. No integrity and no accountability. You came over here and lied straight through your teeth instead of saying exactly what you were. When I came over there, I said, "What the fuck is up? What you
Yeah.
gonna do? Come over to Gothi. I'll be over there. I'm not coming to your channel. You come over to Gothi, and here I am. Just like I said, I didn't lie, and I told you were riding my dick, and you are. I didn't lie." Oh God, I didn't lie. You still on it? So in your conversations, I don't care. I saw you. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, dude. I know they thought like, they made Maggie cry or whatever the fuck. I'm not Maggie, bitch. Like, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
not
I done
either.
told Maggie before, like, dude, like, ain't nobody crying about this. You know how good I slept? I almost overslept again. Okay, that's how well I sleep at night, knowing that I'm out here doing the right thing and it's making people mad.
Oh, it's just my
But
insomnia. It's not all these people that keep me awake. It's my insomnia.
just city long. I'm just curious because that would be a lie if she's still there. Did I freeze again? Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. That is too funny. Am I frozen, Gothi? Can you hear me?
Nope, you're not frozen.
Okay, okay. I didn't know if Angela heard my question. I know she's like, I just want to know if what's her name is still up there because she sent Angela like 2-page letter about how she wasn't involved with nothing, and then you're still up there. So it's like, yeah, that's a lie. So I guess we were right about you being a snake. Double tongued. Double tongued. Oh, you feeding the baby. Okay. Yeah, you got to feed the baby. That's important. We don't want to be like Bailey with your autistic kids up here on YouTube coming at somebody you don't know. I was
That
asking if Valerie was still up there since she
uh,
was,
I'm not sure.
acting like she was, not part of the mess, but clearly right in the middle of it. Like that's ridiculous. Boy, I don't know where I'd be if I was a liar like that. I guess I wouldn't like myself. Oh, she got down a long time ago. All right, I'll take that back then. At least she's not in that part. Maybe she's going to repent and pray.
Yeah, that's what I
We'll
wanted to
get we'll
know.
get her the benefit.
I ever remember Bailey asking her question other than "I know you, girl," and I'm like, "What do you mean?" Like I don't remember her
Right.
in lives. I don't know why, but I mean, maybe it's that's a name change. You know.
No, she don't know me. First of all, if you on YouTube, you don't know me unless you ran into me, unless you know me, but you don't know me. Like they just making stuff up.
Hell,
Like
I've not met
you've
you
seen
in.
some stuff about me.
I know I've not met you in person, but sometimes we talk daily. So, and heck, even when you were,
Right,
and so I know more than she does.
right, exactly.
But
So
it's like,
oh,
sorry.
I know of you. No, no, I'm sorry. It's your channel. Let me shut up.
No, 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 you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. I was just saying, like, it's like, no, I mean, I'm not like Angela, where Angela actually met you and met Mike. I haven't, but I talked to you even when you were going live and had your channel and we're up and going. We were talking daily, and especially about certain situations. We were talking sometimes a couple times a day
Hmm.
about things I found and you needed.
Exactly. But if you knew
So,
me,
but yeah, she don't know you. She didn't even ask her quick. Now, that's what I was waiting. My
right?
thing, I let it go because ask your question.
Yeah,
We're
I want to
willing
know what
to,
she wanted to know.
and she wouldn't ask the question. She kept with the shit, and it's like, nope, it's time to time him out. If you're not gonna ask your question, then be gone. Then you're gonna be gone. I'm not gonna let someone disrespect somebody on my panel. Not happening. I don't care who it is. You, if Angela comes up, Simple comes up, G2K, anybody that comes to my panel, they're not gonna get this. Nope, not gonna happen. You can ask your question or you can kick rocks.
Because
I
you invited them over here. They don't want to come over here. They want to do this. Yeah, I'm telling you.
tit for tat.
They don't
Oh,
want to.
let's come over to here and oh, I'm respecting your. No, you're not. By what you're doing, you were not respecting my channel. You were
Yeah.
disrespecting me, my channel, and my panel.
He was like, I'm a mom of autistic kids and you're a disgrace. What the fuck does you being a
I,
mom of
I,
autistic kids make you the judge of anybody? You could be a terrible mom of autistic kids. I mean, honestly, you're not looking good right now when you got an autistic and you're up here arguing with somebody you don't know. For what? For something that had nothing to do with you. You look terrible right now. Like you look terrible. Like who are you coming to the aid of? A grown ass woman and her grown ass son and another grown ass woman? Get out of here. Go sit down. Go sit down. Flying monkeys. And it's like, that's racist. No. Okay. Let me break it down. Now I know I'm not dealing with someone that's too bright. So let me dumb this down for you as far as I can go. And then when you still don't get it, you got to go because I can't. Now I'm bullying you because you're not bright enough to, conversate with me on my level. But nobody want to have that conversation. And she went right back home.
yep, yep.
Right back to her home.
I'm not listening to it, but yeah,
Like that's so ridiculous. So yeah, I
oh
feel like
wow.
if people were
Let me, I gotta screenshot it.
okay, if people really wanted to know the truth, they would be able to come over here, and if they really wanted to have the conversation, they would want to come in here. But what Plotter Snoopy wants to do is to keep the dissension because let me tell you what, as soon as everyone realizes that they're gonna stop because Plotter was already on the outs. So Plotter Snoopy has to keep their own whatever. So it is what it is. What? Why would she be mad at Ada for not getting Bonnie's money unless she knew, like Steph did, that it was a gift to get the people involved a bag themselves? What the fuck? What are they talking about? I don't even know what
Yeah,
they're talking about.
I'm clueless because I was like, wait,
Are
because
they
like
talking
I
about
said,
Star?
no,
I don't know what they're talking about. Like once again, they're so like hyper focused
It's
on
the Bonnie
Jada.
and the Ada
It's weird.
situation.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what that's about, but it's just weird. It's just weird. Just
Started
do
no,
what? Like I don't even know what. Huh?
as I say, Star didn't know anything. Oh, I'm back.
I, once again,
I'm back with the flying monkeys.
hey Keisha, like I don't understand what they're talking. Like I don't understand what their issue is with Star. Like why is Star involved in any of this? I do not know. I have no idea that's what they're trying to say between Star and the money and me and whatever. Like at the end of the day, Bonnie, there was no money. There was no $5,000. Star was
Exactly.
upset because Star wanted to get the $5,000. She thought it was true. It wasn't true. So it doesn't matter. Like what? I don't understand. I don't know. Like once again, they're like wrapped up in these lies so tight, and it's just like it's a lie. Don't you understand? Like, why are you still trying to figure out how this lie fits into the truth? Like, it's a lie. It's a full lie. Like, that's weird. They're weird. They're weird. They're
Okay.
weird. Like I said, somebody's gonna realize, like, and if not, then they're slow. So Bailey said that she's back over with her flying monkeys. She
Yes.
might have been. I don't. You know what? She might have been. And at the end of the day, even if you were around, so what? Like if you were on my YouTube channel before, so what? I've still done everything I said I was doing. So what does that matter? Like, where's the threat? Is my question. And whether you're in my YouTube channel now or you were in the YouTube channel before, where's the threat? Because maybe Bailey did come. I was like, oh, I remember you. Okay, so because I left off of YouTube and so you went with the flying monkeys. Like, I don't know. I don't know everybody is on my channel. Like, it is what it is. I don't care. Like, there's no conversation that I've had on YouTube that I'm ashamed of. Once again, acting like she has something on you that she's sending to Snoopy.
Yeah.
Okay, well, knock yourself
No,
out. There's nothing to have on me. Trust me. And what you start doing? You start talking about my husband because there's nothing that you can say about me except for, oh, she's a scammer. Something that's easily disproved,
I just
easily
said,
debunked.
now that's your friend, right? I'm trying to read it. Sorry.
Yeah, Keisha. Keisha,
Keisha.
yeah, it's Keisha. Keisha, Hey, girl. These people up here, you missed the flying monkeys that came in, Keisha. They came in and said they said what she say? She said, I'm a mom of autistic kids and you're a disgrace. That's what she said. Woo! Keisha, tell her they don't know. Yes, one monkey came in and then the monkey flew out. Cause I guess she was offended. She tried to come at me and then when I came at her, yes, yes, they came on the live. She came in and came right at me, and I went right back at her, and then she was offended. They don't know me very well, Keisha. Say it again for the people in the back. Say it again for the people in the back. They for damn sure ain't ready. They don't know. I had to tell Miss Gotti and Angela to go ahead and do something about her because I can no longer have conversation with her because clearly she's slow and I don't want to look like I'm bullying somebody because she's not on my level. So
Wait, you want
after
to kick
that,
her? I can bring. You don't have to come on cam, but if you want to come up, I'm fine with that.
Oh, she's at work.
Oh,
Yeah, she's
yeah.
on her break, probably on her lunch. They don't want to see the other side. They don't. They don't. She was offended, like, oh, she bashed me. I was like, you came at me. And now that I say you're on my dick and you're a flying monkey, you're offended? You are on my dick. You came all the way over here. Like, now we mad. And I was like, I can't say nothing else to her because now I'm gonna look like I'm bullying because she's not on my level. Like, I can't argue with slow people. That makes me look bad. It makes me look like a bully. So Angela had to block her, or Miss Goppy had to block her, so she would, because
I timed
I
her
can't
out.
be out here bullying
Banned her,
people.
but I timed her out. But it said I banned her. I didn't ban her. I timed her out.
Yes, and I called her a flying monkey, and so she asked me if I'm being racist. I said I'm black. First of all, second of all, a flying monkey is a minion. That's another word for a minion that gets sent out by a narcissist to do their bidding. She's like, oh, okay. I said I'm light skinned, but I'm black, all black, just so you know. Because you're gonna go back and tell everybody that I called you a flying monkey. Oh my goodness. They must have never seen the Wizard of Oz. Did they not have that in Scotland? The Wizard of Oz? Because the witch had flying monkeys. Did she not? Nobody remembers that but me? Okay. Once again, the reason why we can't have this conversation, I can't have that conversation with her because she's not on my level. Now I'm just bullying people. That's not nice. Can't do that. Can't bully slow people. Can't do it. Not nice.
Exactly. Sorry, had to.
And we tried to ask what she wanted, what questions she wanted to answer, and she had no questions. So what's
Yeah,
your problem?
came in and started bashing Steph, and then said, "Oh, I got a question." I'm like, "Okay, well, ask your question." And she just kept on, and I'm like, "You're not going to do that on my panel. That's not going to happen. I do not care who I have on this panel. This is my channel, and if I tell you you're not going to bash them," and then she got all butthurt when she called her a flying monkey. I'm like, "Well, you started the bashing, so I mean, you can dish it out, but you can't take it. I don't want to hear it."
Right. Right. And that's always the problem. Is that people always want to dish it out, but when I start throwing them back, they be all types of mad at me. Oh, she did too much. Oh, she that. Oh, she mean. Oh, she a bitch. Oh, she did. When I kept my mouth shut and I ain't say nothing, it was all good, right? As soon as I open my mouth and I'm not over here crying and snotting on the thing, worried about what somebody think about me, now I'm the problem. That's how it always is. They got a question, ask a question. What you want to know? Or you just want to just believe with everything you heard? If you want to believe everything you heard, then go ahead. Why you over here? You always give people plenty of grace. Thank you. Thank you, Keisha. Thank you. I do always give people plenty of grace. And then as soon as you decide you don't want that grace, I give you everything you done asked for. Shoot. Sitting up here talking about you're a disgrace. I have autistic children and you're a disgrace. Well, you're a disgrace as a mom because you up here arguing with somebody you don't know. You got autistic kids. When my kids was little, I was taking care of my kids. I wasn't arguing with strangers on YouTube.
And mine's
Like,
autistic, and he's occupied playing his game. He really gets on the
yeah, but at
computer.
least you here with your friend. At least you here with your friends. We ain't friends with her. She over
No,
here trying to talk about somebody else. You over here talking about,
what we've been
what we're
doing.
talking about. Exactly. Like she ain't doing nothing. Talking about you're a disgrace. Get out of here, girl. I don't care what you think. People are stupid. Y'all got the right one. Y'all been had the right one. I was just trying to be nice by being quiet. But clearly that didn't work. So I'm waiting
No,
for the next
nice
flying
is,
monkey to come in here and say something.
Niceness sometimes get you run over, and I don't
Yeah.
like liar, cheats, and thieves, and so that's why I fired back because I knew some of the situation. I knew more about the Ada situation than the. But I won't let Steph lie. Somebody lie on Steph. It's just not going to happen. The first person that did it, I went and posted on that video her proof, and then I went and told her, "Hey, I dropped your proof on his video." And she didn't even know I did that. I did that, and then I told her I did it because I stand up
Yep.
for what is right, and that is why I stood
Right.
with this
Right.
situation because I knew that the money that Steph got for her birthday, the money she was saving for her um, Streamyard, that was all tied in with the money that got used for um, Cassandra. I knew that. Now, as far as like the details, no, it got sent to me and I posted.
Yep. Yep. I gave them the details since everybody want to be running their mouth and lying and doing all types of other stupidness. Keisha said, "I see you posted the receipts, Miss Gothi." You see the last comment?
Yeah, and
and,
I'm working on more.
and she posted them, and they still asking for them.
Yeah, and yeah, I'll have to. I'm not gonna have the conversation on here, but yeah,
She said, "Yeah." Yeah, they were up there saying, "Oh, we want to see the PayPal," and Angela's like, "It's Miss Gotti already posted it." See, like if y'all little dummies would have came over here, y'all would have known that everything was posted. I made sure everything was in that video, and it still wasn't enough for those. Exactly. See, Angela, my point exactly. Now, if I start arguing and coming at these people the way I know I can come at somebody, I am just bullying because they are not bright enough to even realize what is in front of their face. I can't do that. Can't be bullying these little slow people out here. Mm-mm. Can't do it. Cannot do it. Cannot do it. I mean, once again,
we'll
you know
discuss
who
that
ain't gonna come to
offline.
me.
We'll discuss that offline.
That one don't want it with me either. Truth be told, that one
Yep,
don't want it with me either.
yep, we'll discuss that.
Understand that she don't want that. She don't want it with me because she don't want it with me.
Yeah.
She know I know. So um, it's at
Oh,
the end of the
did I
video.
go
I
too
even
quickly?
shared the video with them. Huh?
Did I go too fast for you?
Oh, I was just reading it. It's at the end of the video. I even shared the video with them in their comments. That's
Yep.
crazy. One of them even thought I was you.
Wow.
Boy, it must be tough being this slow, not knowing what's going on in the world. The world just going, and you just here. You don't know what's happening, but you want to be involved in some way. I hate it for them. I hate it for them. I really hate it for them. I do. I can't imagine being so confused all the time, but being so offended, but then being so angry at the same time. Like pick a struggle. Pick a struggle. Like pick a struggle. Which one is it that you want? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Pick a struggle. That is too much. Too much. Oh, I'm about to say now. I know. I'm about to say, yeah, she don't want it. She don't want it, Angela. She know. I, I'm in the least bit worried about that. See, it was all good when I was quiet, but if I talk back,
Okay.
that would be a problem. That would be a problem if I say something. Trust me, that's gonna be explosive.
Yeah, like I said.
Not for me, because I don't care.
Oh, I know.
Not for me. I don't care. It
Oh
is
man.
what it is. But you know,
But yeah,
other people have feelings. You know,
what are
other
those?
people have feelings. Where
What are
what are
those?
those? like I
I
told, like I
wasn't
said,
born
feelings are
with
not facts.
feelings. I wasn't. Yeah, I don't have
Feelings
those.
are not facts,
I don't. I
and
don't know
I'm
what
just
the. I
giving the
got 'em.
facts.
They don't want even.
I'm just
Let's
giving
be truthful.
facts.
They don't want facts. They don't want truth. And I remember the famous saying from A Few Good Men: "You can't handle the truth." That's it.
That's true.
Mic
That's
drop.
true. They can't. Look at them. Look at little Bailey came over here starting a nonsense, took a little left hook to the chin, ran over there and said, I'm not with them. I'm not, and then ran on back.
Yep. Did
Like
exactly
you
what we
couldn't
said.
even you couldn't
We
even be
told
honest
them
about who you was.
I knew who that was too.
Like you couldn't even be honest about who you was. You came over here and lied. We would have still talked to you. We knew where you came from.
Yeah.
And you sat up here and lied and said, I'm not from them. I came on my own. Okay, flying monkey, go back. And went right on back. Did exactly what you told. Good job.
Puppet master.
Good boy.
Go
Good
back to the
boy.
puppet master.
Right.
You call it flying monkeys. I
Good
call it
boy.
puppet master.
Yeah, we gotta bring little treats for the little puppies when they go do what they supposed
We
to do.
figured
We
it
said
out.
go back and you
We
did.
were figuring out all the snakes that were in the.
Mm-hmm. They not gonna like how raw you get. No, they're not gonna like how raw I get because what they didn't know was that a lot. I held back a lot when I was here before. I'm not holding back nothing this time.
I don't have filter either. I wasn't born with that. That filter
So
is non-existent. So that's why I know I got to watch what
yeah,
I say because I get banned on TikTok on a regular on my lives on TikTok. So
I
I
mean the
knew.
the bottom line is you're gonna either love me or you're gonna hate me. But the reason for you're gonna run into, or you're gonna hate me because I'm the realest person you're gonna run into. You shot off her pinky toe. She won't know that reference. She from Scotland. She don't know nothing about no Harlem Nights. Oh my god! Yeah, she tried it though, but I get her, boop, boop, and she went right back running. Oh. I don't even know why they bother with me. They should just left me alone. Mm-hmm. Because this is just like amusing at this point, and I'm glad Miss Gothi is getting all these people to come over too. I'm glad she's getting all these people to come over because this is building her channel, so it's great. So come on. But you think I'm gonna come to your channel? No. For what? No. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's too funny. Shot off your pinky toe and you're mad now because you got beat up. Snoopy is plotter. Yes, Snoopy is plotter. What did I say? Oh, Michelle. Oh, that says Michelle Wright though. Is that the same as the other Michelle?
I'm not sure.
I mean, if it is what it is. Like I said,
Yeah,
hey,
like I
you got
said,
to deal with it. Not me.
she was the other person that was in that prayer line when that conversation was done. But I was
I
the
mean,
only
at the
person
end of the
that
day,
went back and let Steph know what was said in that prayer line
yeah.
because I don't think
At
it
the,
should have been a conversation that was had in the prayer line.
yes, Miss Gotti, we want to see you get monetized. That's what Keisha said. Yeah, like at the end of the day, the ones that call themselves Christians, they're gonna have to watch it. Cause you over here playing with the Lord, and that never ends well. But I don't know if that's the same one, because that says Michelle Wright, not the other one. So I don't
Oh,
know if
I
that's the
know
right
her
person or
last
not.
name. I don't think so because I know her last name, and that's not her last
So
name.
it's a different one. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
different one.
yeah.
So yeah, it's a different one. A lot of them around, but like I said, it is what it is. You know, I was minding my own business, doing what I do, and as usual, somebody in my face hating what I do. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, plotter Snoopy. Plotter Snoopy. Plotter is Snoopy, and always watching is Miss D. Know that. Mm-hmm. Just so y'all know. One job for being annoying before have infiltrated you once again. Because they're all connected.
Love fuck off. Uh,
Am I frozen still?
no, you're not frozen. Yeah, you're
Okay.
not
I,
frozen.
I must say that stream
I think some of it might be when I like go outside because I'm on a Wi-Fi
we can
phone.
see. So I can't. Uh-oh. Am I
Uh,
back?
yeah, you're back. I think some of it might be my phone.
Think so? I don't know. I feel like, I'm being very still because, I use my hands a lot when I talk. So I try to be still this time. Make sure I wasn't using my hands so I wouldn't get frozen. So I'm being very calm. That's why I'm being very calm. I'm trying to, you know, not upset StreamYard too much. That's it. So yeah, so nobody. I mean, I see people, but I don't see anybody else asking questions. I guess the ones they're just gonna be quiet. They don't want to know anything. They're just trying to, I don't know, maybe spy or whatever they do. But I mean, if they got a question, say it with your chest, honey. Say it with your chest. Let's hear it. Cause I done heard it all through the grapevine, one way or the other. So it ain't gonna bother me. Hey, Debbie.
Huh?
Debbie, you're funny.
Oh, is Debbie back?
I'm disappointed they didn't send more. Yeah, Debbie said, Shh, am I back? Now, like, see, as soon as I gave a compliment, StreamYard started acting up. Um, I'm surprised they didn't send more flying monkeys over here. I'm a little disappointed. I thought that there would be more. Guess not. I guess maybe deep down they really know that it's just bullshit that they're saying. I know, Debbie. I know you're spying on us. I guess they know it's bullshit because only one flying monkey came over here and believed the nonsense. So, but they definitely had the ample opportunity. They definitely had ample opportunity. See, I did what I said I was going to do. Yeah, think I'm gonna help them get money off of me. Absolutely not. Never, never. Well, I
Oh, now it wants to act up.
would like to
Like to
say
what?
that this would be over and they're gonna move on to something else. But being as though they've been talking about this for the am I still frozen?
No.
Okay. Look, I'm trying to move as slow as I possibly can. But yeah. Oh my goodness. Anywho, well, it is what it is. They had their opportunity, right, Miss Gotti? I gave them full opportunity to say what they need to say to my face. Oh, Miss Gotti's back twice. Now she doing like me.
Well, no.
You got
This one's gonna die, so I'm gonna bring that one up, and I'm gonna take this one down.
okay. You know how to do it? There you go. Um, so yeah, so I mean, I gave them ample opportunity, right? I said they want to face me, they want to talk to me, they want to say something. They could have came right over here, and they didn't. They decided to go into their echo chamber and weave more lies, blame more people. So now I guess Star is to blame for everything. I don't know. Um, yeah, so I guess we'll see what happens with that. But that ain't got nothing to do with me. So it is what it is. Whatever nonsense weave themselves into. We will be back talking about passports and business. No, I think starting business. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Tomorrow's Friday. You know how I feel about my Fridays. So we'll see how I feel tomorrow. But definitely on my side. Oh, you came over here, you got blocked. Oh, Bailey, you're back. Would you like to cry some more? Bailey, are you the only
You had a
representative for that
question.
other side?
I was allowing for the question. I wasn't going to allow. I didn't block you. I timed you out. I gave you a timeout because you were not respecting my panel on my channel.
Oh God,
And I
this
have
this
every
need for
right
attention
because
that these
this,
people have is
yeah, I know, right? People with no life.
mm,
This is why I
like
was
the
like, what
need
time
for
are we doing live
attention.
so I can make sure dinner was already done. My son's already got dinner. I have everything ready before I got on here. Heck, he's watching his
Yeah.
show, he's playing games, he's occupied. What are your children doing? Why aren't you going to take care of them instead of coming up here? Like I said, I'm fine as long as you have a question. You have a question? Ask it. You don't got a question? Keep your mouth shut. Or you can keep on moving.
Oh boy. I mean, Miss Gothi, do you see the comments? Because I already told you I'm not going to be bullying people.
Yes, I know. Yes, I see them.
Okay. Debbie said, honey, if you was blocked, you wouldn't be in here. Get real. Thank you, Debbie.
Exactly. I timed you out. It wasn't my mods. It wasn't because I've named all my mods. And Debbie, by the way, I know you didn't get the memo, but I know you may have figured out you are one of my mods. But my mods now know that I will not do disrespect. If you have a question, ask
Oh,
your
she called
question.
you an asshole. He called you an
Oh no, I'm a bitch.
asshole.
Fuck that. I'm not. No, I'm a bitch, and don't
Is
care.
at respite respite asshole. Oh god, people are so getting out now. Uh, am I back again? Am I frozen?
Yeah, you're here.
I know I'm not a bully. I'm not going to be a bully. That's the whole point. I'm not have conversation with people that sit up here and lie. You can't even be honest with the fact that you're going back and
Wow,
forth to
Haley,
Plotter Snoopy and
you
coming
don't know
here.
nothing about Angela. I've had more conversations on her phone with Steph and with just Angela. I know Angela more than you do. You're the special one. Remember that. Go back, go back.
Hmm.
We know you went back over to Snoopy and then told them that we called you Flying Monkey. Go back to your puppet. Unless you've got a question, go back. Because I know you're going to go back and tell them, I didn't block you. I timed you out. I put you in timeout. This is my live. I control it. And yes, I'm a bitch. And don't give a shit and have no fucking filter.
Let me ask a question. If
Okay,
I may, Miss Gothi, may I ask a
yes,
question?
yes.
Okay. Bailey, what do you want, honey? What do you want? Are you here because you're feeling torn behind the lies that you've heard, or are you just here to antagonize people? Are you here to get a little attention or just trying to stir up drama? Like what is your end goal? I'm just curious.
Okay, that's
Anybody
why.
get an answer?
Oh. No, not
All
yet.
right, I didn't see an answer yet. Okay, well, it is what it is. Like I said, you're Bailey, you're making yourself look foolish. And I'm trying to, politely save you from yourself because it's not a good look on you, you know. Um, yeah. But if Plotter Snoopy wants to come over here to Miss Gothi's channel and anybody else Plotter Snoopy's channel, including Cassandra and her lying behind, they're more than welcome to come over to Miss Gothi's channel. Yeah, seriously. What is your purpose? You haven't answered. Like, is this what people do on YouTube? You ask a direct question and they're just so, you know.
No, this is not how you make friends. You don't come in somebody's life and disrespect somebody and expect somebody to be your friend. Not gonna happen. That's
Oh.
exactly how you get blocked, banned, timed out, and I don't deal with drama. I don't argue with terrorists. You can ask my son. I tell him on a daily. I don't argue with terrorists. I don't. I have better things to do to sit on here and argue with stupid people. I can be on Facebook posting my pictures of the missing kids because I do that from sun up and sundown. There is no time frame. You can ask anybody that sees the group on Facebook. There are posts from about 4 or 5 in the morning, and sometimes till 2, 3 o'clock at night that I'm posting. This is not me arguing with ignorant, stupid people. No, I don't got time with that. There are too many missing children that need to be posted out to deal with this bullshit. Fake lies drama.
Yeah. That was
Yes.
just created for what?
So
Like what? Like
you can either ask your question, why are you here? If you're here to go back and talk to Snoopy, Platter, whoever the heck, who's who in the zoo over there, we want to know what your question. Being friends coming in and disrespect, that ain't gonna happen.
I'm just
Bye.
waiting. Cause you haven't
Bye.
said nothing.
You said bye. She said bye. So maybe she's going now.
Okay.
I don't have no filter. Like you cannot bully, but I have no filter. That broke fucking never had it. Okay.
Yeah,
That never had a filter. Ever.
I get
Ever.
it.
Ever.
It's
Like,
like, what's your like? Do you think you're intimidating me? Like, I think they really felt like I left YouTube because I was intimidated, and
oh
you can't
yeah, it
intimidate
was
me. I
I
think that's what you
read
think.
seen that you left YouTube to get your lies straight. Yeah, no you didn't. We know why you left. So I mean, we
Yeah,
don't have to answer to them. We don't owe them an explanation. The only thing that I wanted to squash with this whole bullshit with was Cassandra because it was lies. And I know the Ada
yeah,
situation is shit. And her whole prayer line, I'm the one. She can quit being mad at you. She can come at me because I got no filter, and
yeah.
I don't hold.
Like to me,
No, it's
I
not.
just don't get the purpose at this point. Like I already said that I was quiet to give everybody else grace. Like that was me giving everybody else grace. I'm not gonna go back and forth when I'm focused on something else. However, now that we've had what we have and I'm doing something else, and after a year, you're still talking about me and I'm giving my people the information because of my people, I'm willing to sit here and answer questions. But don't think that you intimidated me off of YouTube. And the fact of the matter that you think that YouTube is that big of a platform to where you can intimidate somebody like me off of it, you really don't know me. You really don't. Because there is nothing or no one on YouTube that will ever pump any fear into my heart. Matter of fact, there is nothing or no one in this world that pumps fear into my heart. So intimidation, I think they really do believe that. So I think they think like when they come and they start trolling, like that's going to get me frustrated and flustered. Like it doesn't. Like you just look stupid. Like you really just look dumb. And these comments are going to be up for anybody that comes to watch this live and just see how erratic you look, because it's like, what's your issue? You don't have an issue. All you're doing is spitting out the same or regurgitating the same bullshit that somebody told you, and that's it. So you don't even look like you think for yourself. Once again, that's where the whole flying monkey comes in, because you're not thinking for yourself. You're doing what somebody else told you, or you're taking someone else's information and then you're just what? Into what? Like, so at the end of the day, it is what it is. And how would you know what trolls use unless you're a troll, right? Because you use your regular account doesn't mean you're not trolling. Like I've asked you how many times, what is your purpose? What do you want? And you're here saying nothing. So you just want to call me a scammer and saying I'm a disgrace? Okay, so you've said that. Now what's your next? What's your next? What's your next? Because clearly I'm not fazed by your opinion. I don't think nothing of it and I don't feel anything of it. So what else? You're not here for the truth. You're here for what?
Drama.
I'm just curious.
Drama.
Sober up. If you don't care, then why are you on my dick? Once again, you're on my dick. and sober up. I'm not a drunk. I don't drink and smoke. Only time I drink is on vacation, boo. So that's how much you know about me. There's not any alcohol in my house. Try again. Try again. Because, see, this is what I'm saying. Y'all so used to these other people on YouTube that y'all don't realize when y'all dealing with a real one. You really don't realize when you're dealing with a real one. You got so much trash on YouTube that y'all watch. Y'all don't even know the difference. And that's the part that's going to make you look stupid. And this is why I don't want to get too deep with you, because when I get deep with you and I start saying what I really want to say and you don't understand it because you're slow, then it's going to be like, well, Stephanie, you're bullying them because you know they're slow. You know they don't understand it. Why you keep coming at them with, educated speech? You know they don't know what that means. Like, you're just throwing stuff out there because you're used to seeing people like that. That's not me. That's not me. I can guarantee you I am who I say I am. Like, I leave people the hell alone. But if you want it, I mean, who am I not to give it to you? Yeah, you are slow. Autistic kids aren't slow. You didn't know that? Autistic kids are very smart. Autistic kids aren't slow. You have some. You should know that. You should know how smart autistic kids are. They're like geniuses. You didn't know that? But you're slow. So once again, that comment just made you look stupid again. Yeah, autistic kids are very smart. Geniuses. I can't phase you, but you're still here. So clearly I am, right? Clearly I am. So at the end of the day, no, the autistic children aren't slow. You are, though. Autistic children are geniuses. You didn't know that? That's weird.
See, how many times you
Imagine
gonna die
having
and
an
come back?
autistic child and not knowing how fast they really are. Like, clearly you want to be talked about, right? Because you're here again.
Oh, she just wants attention.
Yeah. Yeah. Attention whore.
Attention drama.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want that to be your new name? Attention drama.
Like, it's weird with this person. So it's like, unless you had something else to say, like, ugh, miserable people are just like miserable.
Yep. You know, misery likes company. Yeah,
They
company.
do. They do. They're really sad.
So that,
I wish
that
they could find
you
something like.
exactly want to make sure that you've got it known that you were on my channel, so you can go back and tell them, "Oh, go watch it. You'll see my things." That's why I didn't want to pop it up because I knew that's exactly what you were doing. You were trying to prove the fact that you were here.
I mean, but for what? You're not doing anything. You're not helping
Pointless.
anybody.
You're
You're
asking
not
a
proving
question.
anything.
You're not. You're here for drama,
I don't
attention
know. I
whore.
don't know what. I don't know what they're trying to prove. Like, I'm so confused. Like, I was lied on. I told you the truth. I showed the receipts, and now you're here for not for clearing. Yeah, not for clarification. And then you like tried to call autistic kids slow. Like, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's very weird. You need to probably quit while you're ahead. Because trust me, you're not gonna accomplish, I think, what you thought you were gonna accomplish with me. I'm not that one at all. Mm. Anyway, but that's what I was saying. I was disappointed. I thought that, more of the flying monkeys would be over here because they would want to know something. But see, that
Like,
just proves that they
honest
don't.
question, honest talk question. Especially since people are done.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um.
I swear, I guess you need to go back and learn how to make friends. Go read children books to learn how to make friends because this ain't it.
Right. Right. Anyway. Yeah, that's weird. Well, clearly, they have nothing else to do, and clearly, like, now we have the answer, right? Because we were wondering whether people wanted to know the truth or whether they really wanted to be in the lies, and now, without a shadow of a doubt, we realize that they just want to be in the lies. So we know that Plotter, Snoopy has all, like, that's all the trolls. We know that, right? So Plotter
Time out
Snoopy has,
again.
huh?
Time out again.
I said Plotter Snoopy has all the trolls.
Yeah.
So we don't have to worry about going back and forth with them about nothing no more, because at the end of the day, that's the troll.
Exactly.
So Plotter Snoopy has all the trolls. Yep. So at least we accomplished something.
Oh, we've accomplished so much more though.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, definitely. So now we can move forward with everything else that we were doing.
Mhm.
And we don't have to discuss this anymore. I'm so glad we came to a conclusion with this by the end of the week. So they were called out. They didn't
Sorry, I missed
answer the
your comment,
call.
Debbie.
Huh? Oh, Debbie. Yeah, you behind on the chat now.
I saw. Well, my phone was about dead, and I was trying to switch to my tablet, which I did. That's why I can see it now. I'm like, oh, I missed her comment. I missed. Um, and I was trying to take me down before it totally cut me out. The phone died.
Okay.
Yeah, my
No
phone was at like,
worries. No worries.
I'm like, I gotta do this. I'll let you guys go on. So I figured like Angela or Debbie or you would take care of it, and then I'd be like, hey, good. Yeah, we know
No,
Steph don't.
said Steph don't what? I don't delete nobody.
No, Steph don't drink.
Oh yeah, no. Come on. Like that's that's probably the wildest thing you could have said to me. It's like, what? I don't drink, I don't smoke. I'm an L7. Okay? If you don't know what that means, that's old term. L7. That is exactly what I am, a square. Okay? L7. No, L7. Yeah, that's how it goes. I'm a square. Oh my goodness. I'm a square. I don't do any of that. So I'm no fun to try to humiliate. But I guess we're good now, Miss Gothi. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Angela gave us the all clear, so I think we're good.
Oh, okay. Well, see, like I said, I was on my phone when I did it, and I knew my phone was at like 17% then.
Hmm.
I had to darken the screen just the last hour, and then I
Hmm.
went from like 15 to I plugged it in at 15, and then it dropped down to 13, and then 10, and I'm like, I need to do something.
Okay,
So
well
yeah,
I can get out the way now so you can charge your phone.
oh, I'm on my tablet now, and that's at 60, well, 56% now, but yeah,
We've
yeah,
accomplished everything we need to accomplish today. We can hit in the back chat.
yep,
All right. I'm gonna drop myself down. It was nice being here with you as always.
as always. So
And
everybody have a great and wonderful night, and I will see you later.
bye guys.
Okay, I ended stream. I ended stream.